Hey guys, Zane StarCraft here, bringing you another commentary. This is a commentary that I played with a couple of friends of mine. Up here in the top position, you'll see me as Sniper Leader. I actually just changed my name, so it will now be Zane. We got some miscommunication there. Everybody forgates since all of these are Protoss. So we see me up here as the red Zerg player. Over here we have Spaz. All of these are real life friends of mine. Played through college with them. Painbringer just got the game not too long ago. He's been in the COH scene, not in relation to Pain user, but Spaz up here as the blue Protoss. Painbringer over here as the teal Terran. And then on the opposing team we have Necromantic is the purple Protoss. Don't know how to say that name, but I'll call him Kel, just because that's easy, as the yellow Protoss. And then Higgs Boson as the orange Protoss. So we got a triple Protoss. Me and my friends used to go triple Protoss and just 4-gate a lot. It works really well if you can time your attacks. In 3v3s, usually the strategy that you want to do is we use a lot of shared unit control. Shared unit control can help out a lot in 3v3 or 4v4 or even 2v2 type scenarios. Getting your units all in one place and moving them out at the same time is really what you're looking for in a team type setting. So I'm going to go for a fast gas to go ahead and get Zergling speed. I like Zerglings a lot, especially versus Protoss. Stalkers do not that much damage to Zerglings, and if you get a bunch of them, you can surround the the Stalkers just to deal as much damage as you can. Spaz's strategy mostly is very spastic, I would say. He'll go anything from Void Rays to DTs. He's very spastic, that's why his name's Spaz. Painbringer, like I said, he's a new player. Still getting a little bit down. We'll go to the APM tab real fast. Everybody's about good. I'm at about... APM is just kind of a judge to see how much everybody's at, and Painbringer's actually doing pretty well. It's really how you use those actions per minute, more or less, than anything at all. So we'll go up to the resources tab so we can kind of see how everybody's doing. We got 2-gate, who's actually supply blocked at the moment, and has the pylon on the way, getting that pylon up. Gonna go the 4-gate style. Doesn't have a cyber core down yet, which is no. Take that back. He does have a cyber core. You want to chrono boost that out as soon as you can. He does have some chrono boost a little bit saved up. You need to chrono boost that as soon as possible. If you're doing a triple 4-gate like they are, you should have a couple more gateways down. We have a lot of zealots coming out. Might do some type of zealot. Yep, exactly what I was thinking. Some type of zealot push. I like putting overlords right here. I have an overlord right here too. You can also take these watchtowers as a good point, but I see that instantly, and I ping the map for everybody else to come help me. I do have roaches on the way. The units tab, actually the production tab, you can see I have 4 roaches on the way. If you can use some good kiting, and then with the roaches range of 4, you can do a lot with that. Zerglings, you don't want to overproduce on Zerglings. Yeah, you really want to just keep up the roach count. So I have a spine crawl on the way too, just to kind of block this in right here, make this as tight as I can. But we have Painbringer bringing up some Marines as well as Spaz. Spaz is it has his 4-gate. It's a little bit delayed, but he should have some units out here in a second. But this is what I was talking about with that kiting. If you can right-click back and just A attack, you can pick those off very easily. Want to save this queen, don't want to lose that queen, but these roaches were able to take them out pretty well. We're able to push this attack away. Going to the units tab, looking at drones. I'm kind of behind in drones right now. Our whole team is actually kind of behind in workers, but they have a nice, healthy amount of workers. Zerg being the reactionary race that they are, probably why I'm a little bit lower on drones. I kind of had to defend through that fight, or that first pop off of Zerg or of larva would have been a good push. So this is our counterattack. Got a good amount of stalkers, roaches. Kind of want the stalkers in the back and the roaches up front, because they've got the armor of 1, while they have an armor of 1 also, but they can soak up a little bit more damage. Having 160 health, 145, they're kind of the same. They cost a little bit less than the stalkers do. So you kind of want them in the front, and this pylon placement is perfect. I love this pylon placement. This battle's going great. This pylon placement's awesome, because you can just warp down here, and for them to get all the way over there, they have to run all the way around to get up there. So we kind of pull back right here to regroup, get Painbringer's units in here so we can do a little bit more. Misrallied overlords right here, but we have a pretty even battle right here. We might come out on top, but this is why I love the high ground. These 4 stalkers, I mean, these 4 stalkers are doing so much damage right now. On the production tab, we have a starport, we have 4 more roaches, and Spaz should be getting blink at some point. I think he does in this game. No, actually, I don't think he does. We're just going for the counter push. We know that they're behind because they want that heavy zealot, so we're trying to get those out as fast as we can. Down here in this chrono boost saved up that much. You could be using that on chrono boosting these warp gates. He has a little bit of money saved up, so if you were to chrono boost that, chrono boost is +1, chrono boost is blink, just something to use that chrono boost. That's something that even I lack in. This guy has about 81, lacking a little bit on that. Expanding, probably not the best thing at this point. That 400 minerals could be used for 4 stalkers, 3 stalkers. Sentries, I don't know why you would get a sentry in this type of battle. It's heavy stalker. Spaz has the majority of this army right now, since he was able to get that up. Painbringer's floating a little bit of money. Probably could use maybe another barracks in this position, since we're so, especially with mules. I mean, he's almost already mined out of his main. He is expanding though. When you're expanding like this, probably be best to throw down maybe 4 more racks at this point. He's floating a lot of minerals. And then we see the GG from him. We're able to break through theirs. This is actually the first 3v3 group that actually GG'd, so I was pretty happy about that. But at this point, the game is over. We were able to push our advantage in the end game, just break through the defenses, keep reinforcing, is what ended up winning us that game. I'd like to make a note about my last game. My computer kind of cracked out at the end, and I thought it kept recording, but it didn't. So I'm just going to leave it as it is and just chalk it up to training for this. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys next time. And yes, I did steal that from Husky.